live? Hello. Hello, world. Hello, world. We are live with the sick beats of Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest.
Key 3.
Key 3.
That's my favorite version of
I know. Now
what people have been I
can't unsee the Key 3.
But no.
Does it bother
That probably makes him feel so good,
It
too.
probably does. Like, the way this man is just consuming, like, video game things is insane. He's insatiable. Okay. Does it bother anybody else that it's Summer Game Fest? Because I keep saying Games Fest.
Oh. I guess I've been saying games, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said it wrong the entire time.
I don't know, like... It's not just one game, like... It feels like we're just gonna gather around one game.
The concept of game.
One game.
Is that Ben Hansen in the chat?
No, I hope... That's me. That's me.
Oh,
I would be shocked
I was gonna say,
if Ben was in the chat.
If he's doing that on his honeymoon...
That would be insane. But yes, hello gamers.
I mean, you can't miss Key 3. Like,
no!
Yeah,
honeymoon's gotta wait.
He's gonna be on, like, a mountain in the middle of Alaska, like, looking over beautiful scenery and watching Key 3 on his phone. But, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot that could surprise me at this point. Like, nothing would be, like, shocking.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Is that a bummer for anyone else? Like, I just feel like I'm going through the motions a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a weird year. Like, so much came out. There was such a huge release of, like, all these different games, most of which I still have to play, and now it's like I don't even have stuff on my radar anymore.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the year.
I mean, like, I have stuff coming out in the summer that I'm excited about, but it just feels like, I don't know. I would be shocked if I was shocked by anything today.
Yes, same, exactly same. It's just like, it feels like they're just kind of like dropping announcements like as they go. Like, didn't Sony announce like The Last of Us 1 remake like right before this started? They were just like, ooh, there you go.
I don't understand what anyone's doing with messaging right now. Like, it feels like chaos. I do not envy people who work at, like, news outlets trying to actually compile all the news and be like, oh, wait, that's actually really big news. But they just tweeted it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what?
I can't tell, like, what's news and, like, what's a leak at this point either. Because it's all just being dropped, like, with no fanfare. Oh, my God. And then Jeff tweeted... Well, first of all, this is also going to be in IMAX theaters. So keep that in your mind while you watch that this is an IMAX experience. Like, we could be watching this in an IMAX theater.
We're missing out. I'll just sit extra close to my monitor.
Yeah,
so
just get really...
Same size. Yeah.
Really, really close.
The first time I've wanted, like, one of those long curved monitors.
Oh, yeah.
I could maybe sit really close to that and
full
make
immersion.
Believe
yeah,
it's
everyone
it's
just
an
like
IMAX.
Get really close to your screens, and I think that would be a similar experience. But let's see. And then let's see. He also tweeted. Sorry, this is just me going through his Twitter account looking for clues. We found that Jeff Keighley does not drink coffee. The man.
Yes.
Okay.
Does not need coffee.
Bombshell.
Yeah, the first big announcement, I think,
That's
was that
the
Jeff
biggest
Keighley
announcement of E3.
does not drink coffee. How is he so productive without coffee? It's shocking.
Energy drinks? Does he do
said
energy
herbal
drinks?
teas. Herbal teas. And like, yeah, like
That's not...
enjoy, you know. Seems it just
He's
seems
got to
suspicious.
drink Monster Energy, right?
Right?
Yeah.
It's in his contract.
Just from the Death Stranding, Hideo, he's like, oh, if Kojima's on this, then order me a
Right,
crate.
exactly. He just asks what Kojima's drinking and then drinks that.
And then drinks it. Do you think Kojima's
he,
gonna
like,
be in this?
Tweets him in the morning and it's like, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
And then he has
I'm
the
gonna
same
have
thing.
that too.
Oh, what a coincidence! I was also going to have that.
I also had
Right after I run to the grocery store.
I also had that very distinct Japanese meal. We have so much in common. Do you want to come to my summer game fest? Do you think Kojima's gonna be in this? Wasn't it kind of like revealed?
He will be mentioned heavily, I'm sure, and not show up. That's my prediction.
A heavy name drop.
Yeah, he'll just be talked about a lot. Like, for no actual reason, no, like, reason related to any of the games being showed.
Yes.
But there will be several mentions.
Yeah, I wish I had a friend like that, where it's like, this is my really cool friend whose name that I will drop all the time at any opportunity to remind everybody that I have a really cool friend.
I mean, you could just say that it's Kojima too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
For all we know, he met Keighley once, and you know that's.
Yeah, you have like
the rest
about
has
as
just
much
been
proof that you're
stalking.
friends with Kojima as Keighley does. But
30 seconds. 30 seconds, everybody. Try to contain your excitement. Thank you for all the subs in the chat, by the way. We appreciate it.
Yeah, hype train.
Yeah. I'm excited. Give me. This isn't. They did something like this last year, right? Like a Summer Games experience, but I'm ready to be wowed.
so ready. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I gotta go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need to leave. Do I need an adult?
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest,
I know how the
a
volume
live
is.
showcase of what's next in the wide,
I don't know,
wide
maybe
world
it's a
of
little
video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside
What's up with the
an IMAX
grass?
theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It
Aw,
doesn't
they said
matter.
Is that
everyone's
what
included.
cross-industry
We're all
means?
here.
Yeah.
Cross-industry to me would be like
Community.
other
Sony,
industries.
Nintendo-
are
oh,
involved.
Art
movies.
of
I mean,
Yeah,
Kojima's
that's
there.
cross-platform. He's
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
blown it.
cross-platform.
Franchises in the industry are here, like
Fire
Call of
this
Duty.
man.
You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think
The
deserve
indie games are
spotlight,
here.
too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few
Is this
new
like,
games
yeah,
to
this
put
is, it's
on your
giving
wish
very
list.
much like touch
And
grass.
even if you don't get every announcement you desire, and let's face
Okay, I
it,
could
you're
go
not
higher
going to
on
get
the
everything today, but we've
Game
got a
Fest
lot
volume.
of great stuff. So let's get started.
Starts off by being like, you're gonna be
Over 30 years
disappointed.
ago,
Yeah.
Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever
Okay,
since,
I bumped the
this
volume. Let me know how it
legendary
feels
Japanese
now.
fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now,
So we already
we're
saw-
excited
the
to
first
officially
announcement for this
confirm
was
a
at
character
Sony
coming to the
State of
game
Play.
and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage.
Yes.
Oh, but this is the
Enjoy.
first gameplay footage. Got it. Oh, first world premiere, everybody.
Okay, got some graffiti, Capcom.
Let me have some
I don't like his hair.
Let's get this mission started.
Are they on like a warship? Like a,
This will be a good fight.
an aircraft carrier?
Yeah.
I feel like we're the wrong people to be reacting to this. I'm
Yeah,
like, that
yeah.
sure looks like
yeah,
a fighting
this sure
game.
looks like gameplay to me, you guys.
Where's
Wow.
Cereal when we need him?
Right?
There is some comboing going on, some punches, some kicks.
Wow.
Wow.
I like his jumpsuit.
Fire! Double! Seven!
Gail's hair did look so
Just
much
on
better,
another level.
like in 2D. Though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it does not translate to 3D. very
No,
well.
no, it's very confusing.
It's not his fault.
No.
It's just,
Well, that sure was your moment.
hey, at least the logo's not that
They
weird.
did change the logo. Props to them.
Yeah.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new
What's
game
going on with
announcement
his
here at
shoes?
Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
I do appreciate like that he speaks between them and it's not just a series of trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's about the what is the same reaction I had, chat.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad.
The comb. Oh, thank
Our
you,
mission
chat.
was
Thank
to
you.
enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
At least he's in one piece.
Willis, take the lead.
What was this one called? Was it like Callisto?
Callisto
You know, I was
Protocol.
wondering that, but is this just straight up aliens? Is this
What
like
we found
actual
was-
So then there's
aliens?
like 2 alien horror, or like
New
2 space
kind of
horror
evil.
games coming out?
It seems like it.
Uh-oh. It's the duel of space horror. Oh, it does look different because they're not in prison suits.
This wasn't human.
Oh my god, it is! No!
There's the alien.
No!
Willis! Open fire!
Couldn't even get through the first game. It was too scary.
No!
Is this like a team? Like your team versus the aliens?
Alvarez, through that door!
I mean, none of these things ever show game.
Yeah.
So, no.
Hold that door, Sergeant!
Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there,
Yeah, left for aliens.
but I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead. And someone needs to know.
Okay.
Okay, it does have a subtitle. I was like, stop calling things the same thing they've been called the whole time.
Aliens Dark Descent?
Aliens Dark
Is that the
Descent.
official name?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was weird. They showed like 1 second there of like
That was
isometric
Aliens
gameplay.
Dark Descent, and
It
it's
looked
coming in
like
2023 to console and PC.
Huh.
Next, 2 years
XCOM,
ago
like
at the
people
Game
are saying?
Awards, we
Yeah,
revealed
I don't
the
know.
Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the
Oh,
Dead
now
Space
speaking of-
franchise.
Are
Is
they
he
really
doing
going to
them
follow
back-to-back?
that up
Thrilled
with
to
to
get
a
the
Callisto?
Yeah.
first raw gameplay alongside
It's a
its
strange
creator, Glenn
choice.
Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, we were missing the gore. This is going to be so confusing if you're not familiar with
Yeah.
the multiple space horror games that are releasing. Is this the gore that Sony said no to? Where they were like, this is the
Take a look
Sony
outside.
unapproved cut.
Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
I think that gore was in the original.
That gore was in. There has to be more gore,
That's
right?
old gore.
Yeah. That's
Where's the
we've seen
new
that.
stuff?
Old news gore. Lots of ladder climbing and rope climbing in this, I
Some jump scares, I guess.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Is that the new door?
That's pretty.
I can't
a
tell.
little intense. All right.
Is this like this? Okay, I think this is the door.
No, that's that.
This,
Yeah.
this has got to.
Yeah.
This
That's
is what
pretty.
it was. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's
To your new
pretty
home.
gnarly.
I like how we were waiting for it, and they just tacked it on at the end. Like, yeah, if you blinked, you missed it. So wait, it was Alien Dark Descent?
Yeah.
That's so similar
That's
to
right. We know what you
Amnesia:
wanted
The
to
Dark
see. And
Descent.
joining me now, Glenn Schofield.
That's what I was like.
striking
What else?
distance. Glenn,
Something else has
Right?
that
first of all,
tagline. What is that tag?
congratulations.
Yeah.
This game looks absolutely incredible.
Finally,
I
a
gotta say,
return
the fact
to
that you have built this team,
game
this
developers on a
studio,
stage.
new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah,
Is
thanks,
Cool
man.
Shoes the new
thanks for
T-shirt with
having us. I
with
really
like
do appreciate it,
blazer
Jeff.
jacket? Is that the new
And,
like?
for a second, just give me a
Yeah.
second.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I think
I want to
so.
thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now.
How does he?
And,
There's
you've been
no
an
way he's
ambassador.
not telling people to praise
You've
him, right?
amplified new games,
How does
new
this always
studios,
happen?
And, I just wanted to
And
thank
he
you.
brings
I
them
really
onto the
appreciate it.
stage, and it's like, now you
Not
must
about me, it's
praise
about you
Jeff
guys.
Keighley
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
want to be in the
Oh,
Summer
it's
Games
not
Fest.
about
Yeah,
me.
it's so fun to do these shows.
not-
And
no,
to
no,
show
you-
this
Shucks,
game,
guys.
I saw the
Praise
trailer, but what
me,
I'm so
come
excited
on.
today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This
Yeah,
game
it's
was
literally in the
development, and
contract, like,
people
you
are gonna be
must say
blown away
5
when they
nice
see it,
things
but
about Jeff
tell us a bit
Keighley.
about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of.
First
like
of
you
all,
said,
before
like
I say
raw
anything
gameplay.
about my video
It's
game.
2 segments in the first
You're
half of the game.
amazing.
One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see.
John Praw in the comments says off-camera Jeff is a mob boss.
Yeah.
And
Just about everything.
especially with Glenn Schofield here, it really sounds like it.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man.
Is that
Like you
space
said, through
being
COVID,
eaten? Was
through
that
everything
the
else, the dedication, the
unique
hard
way?
work.
He's
You guys are
referring
I think
amazing.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I keep trying to
Well,
figure
Glenn,
out.
I gotta
I
say,
think this
again,
was pre-recorded
what you guys
this
are shipping
morning,
this year, this
or is
looks
this like
a
the live
world-class
part?
next-gen game.
I don't know.
It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Very scary.
a very efficient monster that's like, I need to kill both of them.
It feels very like Soma, with the kind of like uncovering what happened aspect. Are they like hollow? Are they like?
Huh?
Can you just pull it closer and then send it back?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, I don't know that I understand this weapon.
I like that it says how many bullets you have on the gun.
Yeah. Cool.
Very obvious. Did they just whiff both of those shots?
That's how you know it's a real gameplay.
Yeah.
Like, it's pre-recorded, but you have to make sure you intentionally whiff a couple to make sure it looks
People know.
realistic.
You know.
People are calling out it's got the Dead Space foot stomp in it.
Ooh.
Good to see that's returned.
Classic.
Huh?
Did it just like spit something?
Spitting like venom or something?
Oh yeah, you like okay.
Throw
You pull.
him in the fan.
Oh, you pull him in and then
Yeah.
throw him in.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah. There you go.
Very cool. But you can also go into the fan. Oh my god.
God.
That was like more
that
gore
is-
than we actually saw in the trailer.
Oh my god. That just happened. All right, moving on.
Yes, Jeff, that
This
did
October,
happen.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare
did
2
happen, Jeff.
arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game. And
Okay, but
today
now
we're about
imagine
to
this
show
in
you the
IMAX.
world premiere of its gameplay.
Imagine seeing
with a
that
level
on an
playthrough.
IMAX
To tell us
screen.
more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Oh my god, we're going to Long Beach?
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed
This doesn't seem
everything.
live to me.
And on October 28th, we usher in a new
No.
era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way. Inspired by the world we're about to
Rito in the
enter.
comments says, don't we
Oil
need all the
rigs,
ports to
cargo
unload
ships,
ships?
and
This is what they've been doing. This is the backup.
This is why you're not
Call
getting
of
your
Duty.
packages.
I mean, this looks okay. Maybe it doesn't. It look so green screened though. Like I
Yeah.
see that they're
Yeah.
showing
It's
this.
weird to tell. It's hard to tell what's...
So they have a port and a ship? I want to drive one of those little boats.
In this weather?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that. I'm not gonna join you for that.
Yeah, remind me not to go on a boat ride with Sarah.
Clear! Disarm that missile! Be ready for anything! This could be a trap! Actual, we're set.
Copy, get to work.
I wish I knew anything about what was going on in this trailer.
I think some guys are on a boat, and now they're getting off the boat.
And they're gonna.
Does that
they're
help?
They're on a mission, infiltrating. They don't even have to climb ropes anymore. They have a thing to do it, a tool to do it for them.
You know, Call of Duty, it's getting
These
too soft.
modern soldiers
Don't even have to climb the ropes.
Don't even have to climb ropes anymore. I like that the options were open or breach. So even if the door is unlocked, you still could just like kick it.
I mean, I'd probably
Kick it
do
in.
that. Sounds fun. Kick open every door.
My man never had a chance.
Room clear. Coming out.
Gotta check those corners. I can't tell who's on my team and who the enemy is.
Yeah.
I'm really struggling. Okay, but those people, so the people with guns are on our team?
I assume the enemies have guns too.
Oh my god. Nobody's watching the rear.
That's a good point.
Is the rain necessary?
We're moving to the main deck. What's your
It's
status?
beautiful though.
It's aesthetic. I love the way the rain pools on my eyeballs when I go through my shooter. I still can't. It's the people who have hats on. I'm really trying.
I know. Well, all I can. If I was going through this mission, I would be shooting my friends.
I would have
a lot,
shot
is all I'm
so
saying.
many of my teammates. It would not be funny.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
That guy's not wearing a hat, so maybe it's hats.
Is it no helmet? It seems like we're the only ones that have helmets on.
Helmets versus no helmets.
Yeah, helmets versus no helmets.
Yeah. That just seems like a poor choice for these guys, though. Like, a war is happening, right? This isn't like surprise.
Yeah, who are these people supposed to be? The baddies? They don't seem to be putting up much of a fight. Yeah, are we just like killing the poor people who work on this rig? I mean, I guess they all have guns, but...
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
Is it a bomb?
Ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed.
It's a missile.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
I think they overestimated how much we remember from the plot of Modern Warfare 2.
Like, who did we just talk to? Wait, I thought that we were supposed to stop.
They're
So the
supposed
missile
to
wasn't
stop
there.
something. They thought the controls were on
There, but
on
they weren't
that,
there.
apparently, and they're not.
I'm glad you're following. Oh, take the ramp! Take the ramp! That would be me.
Oh.
Was that worth it?
That didn't go well.
I didn't feel like it was worth it.
Missile controls are on.
Did he say let's have ourselves some fun? Is that what he said?
This seems like a horrible day, like, on the job.
Let's go. Like, okay, look, I get this is a video game and war is brutal and all of that, but like, that's a little concerning. It should not be fun if it was real.
Reloading.
This seems
People are saying this isn't a
incredibly
remake of
dangerous.
Modern Warfare 2? Am I just completely confused?
I would not know.
They also said something about how it relates to the 2019 game referring to Modern Warfare 2. So I was extra.
Yeah, Snake
confused.
says
It might have
nope,
been
it's
a
a
typo.
new Modern Warfare 2. Are we just renaming the
Why
games?
are we
the
doing
same
this?
titles?
It's the
Why
same
are we
title,
doing
different
this?
game.
The sad part is, I thought I remembered a level on an oil rig in the original Modern
You
Warfare 2.
probably did.
Ay, ay, ay.
And look how fun it is to do again.
Drew says war never changes, and it's never been more true. I guess.
Honestly, I'm just
All
gonna start saying
wars
that
have
when it
oil
comes
rig
to like
fights.
fighting games.
We're just gonna have to like Sonic 06 this, you know? Like it'll be Modern Warfare 2 2022 or whatever.
Yeah. DJ Tommy says the second Modern Warfare 2, I guess.
Why? Why are we doing this?
Visual on bridge entry.
Modern Warfare 2 Squidda Willow suggests. That works.
2-2?
You know, we're getting really close to when Madden is supposed to be named Madden 25, but we already had a Madden 25.
That is true.
What do we do?
Oh no.
Surely they had to think of that when they
They
did that,
blew
that
it.
like
They
the
blew
year
it.
2025 was going to happen.
That's somebody else's
People say-
problem.
People saying
I'll
Modern
be
War
gone by
Square.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna be working here when that
Pre-order
comes
now,
out.
Get early access to the open beta.
Are we just
Too modern,
is
too
everything a world
warfare.
premiere?
That's what we're talking about. And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us. And also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So We saw the
Let
first
them
gameplay.
speak,
Thanks for that
Jeff.
extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us.
Tell me,
a bit
what do
about
you like
that
most
mission.
about me?
Where's that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really
Well,
excited
first
to
of all,
welcome
Jeff,
back,
you are
Captain
amazing.
John
I've known you
Price
for more than
and,
10 years.
Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not.
I do love
they're
her
not actually
outfit.
in
It
what
like
we saw
matches
today, but they're returning
the
members
video
from
game.
141, and then the other two
Yeah, I love that
characters
we're
we're
switching
you
up,
may recognize from the older franchise that we're
the style
reimagining
a little bit
are
here.
Simon Ghost Riley.
Jeff's pants seem a little
and,
too tight, but
of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got to shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And, of course, our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover.
That's the new ray
tracing. You can be behind cover, and then
does
suddenly
your
that
water
cover would
have
shift
water
and leave you
tech?
exposed.
Does that physics?
It also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys?
I feel like the first thing they should be doing is clarifying that this is a different Modern Warfare 2. Like,
it's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward
Okay, so it's
built,
called
but
Modern
it
Warfare
really marks
2.
a step change, what we're
Just
calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise.
But it's a
You're gonna
transformational moment for the entire franchise that shares a name of a previous game.
Built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well,
did they say what they were going to use the port
a little bit
for?
About Warzone 2. I know we just, you know, we're showing
more
gameplay on this, but can you tell
just
us anything? There's a
the
little
real life one?
Yeah.
Just to announce that trailer,
we're
I guess.
seeing that from the community. We
For
love
the
when
world
the fans
premiere.
can pick up some things. Some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. Yeah. So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment is such an
They need to like show me a graph
looking ahead
to explain this.
Like we said, we're having a bold vision
Give
around
me the timeline.
Yeah, I need a new
so
timeline.
We're in
I need a
position,
flow
we're really
chart.
excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up,
What could it
so
be?
I'm honored
What could
to
it be?
share this very first look.
Flashback?
What it looks like. It says. Can I just see it like without
Yeah, is it the old
filters
game?
and the like?
And then this is the new game? Okay. Chat was right.
Flashback squared. Okay.
Sometimes I wish they would start with the name. So you're not like
No,
Let's
you
turn back
have to.
time.
You
Back
want people to
2017,
guess.
Build the
we
hype.
announced Witchfire
Oh,
at the
now he's
Game
on a
Awards.
mountain.
Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm into this.
I like my fantasy, but what about with guns? I've always asked myself, what if I could play Elden Ring, but I had a gun?
I mean, that's basically the magic build.
Yeah. What if I played Skyrim, but I had a gun?
This looks fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish I knew.
Do we know what this is?
No, I am not familiar with it.
Okay. I just don't know how many things are like actual. Everything says world premiere.
Yeah, I literally
but
can't tell.
I don't. That's a meaningless phrase.
Like,
now,
what's a new IP versus what's a remake of an old IP?
Right. Or like just what's the first time this trailer has been shown at the world premiere.
How can everything be a if everything is a world premiere, then nothing is a world premiere, Jeff?
Exactly. I need a difference between world premiere of this trailer and world premiere of this concept.
Yeah. Oh, is there a button to cross yourself?
Witchfire.
Witchfire, okay.
Early access soon.
Alright. Only on PC, it looks like.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Alright, this one's a new game announcement.
Okay.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today, I can't believe what I saw.
Solis.
Is this another space game?
More space horror.
More space!
I love it when it's like from a brand new indie studio and then it looks like this. I'm like, how?
Yeah. Yeah, 2023, the year of space horror, apparently.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis.
Fort Solis. Alright.
Alright.
More
This
space
is what
horror.
happens when EA refuses to make Dead Space. Everyone else makes it.
Everyone else says
Guys,
it's up for
this is
grabs.
so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I gotta ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Troy with the skinny
well,
pants.
I get to
Oh,
play
he
a
really
character named
brought the
Wyatt
fit.
Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solis. And it's the epicenter
they're just
of
interviewing
this
the
mystery
voice
that we'll
actors?
discover and uncover
Or like
as we go through the
voc-
game.
I
And
guess
of course,
maybe
my
vocap
character
too,
will
but-
be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having me.
There it is.
It's so great that you're in another
Contract
game.
fulfilled.
This is your first game since?
It's
Right?
Oh,
one of the
shucks.
first major
Oh,
ones for a while.
you
And
didn't
I
have to
play a
say
character
that.
by the name of
That
Jack
wasn't in
Leary.
the
He's a
contract.
maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask.
I would
think
like
a lot
to
of people
see a
see
new
this
take
thing
on
and they'll
space
probably wonder,
horror.
You know, it's a new team,
What-
right?
what kind of
independent
new?
studio
Just
in Europe
kind of
that's
like,
making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like,
It always seems like it's like, oh, help is, you're stranded in space and help is not on the way. How will you deal with this problem?
Year for games.
And return home safely.
Obviously, we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we.
I don't know what other problems you can really have in space, though.
Yeah.
There's also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were
maybe space
scary.
Is a little too one
leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out.
How come we're never
James
like
Tinsdale
dying on a plane? I guess it's when we're dying on Mars.
Consider being a part of this game, and he
spaceship.
walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, "We want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon." And I was like, "Sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely."
And full like performance.
We wanted to make Dead Space.
Absolutely, new studio.
Because no one's making
you and everybody else apparently.
I get to work with one of the best of the business,
and me.
I get the privilege.
Who's the other?
Getting to see
I like
this
that idea.
guy
A twist that you are the
action.
aliens
I
and
love
the enemies are actually the
the
humans.
challenges and all the new innovations that this medium
That'd be
provides to
good.
performers.
All right.
We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to.
Yeah, I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks.
I've seen
phenomenal. Can you give us
all
a
of
hint
that.
about
It's
the gameplay?
not going to show you guys.
Yeah, the peasants
The
watching
verbs
the
are always
show
important.
have not
We're gonna
seen
let
it,
the
but
game
me
speak for itself.
personally,
We'll be
I've
showing
seen
you more
it.
later on. But this is a game where you, as the player, you're going to be exploring. You're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can.
No.
It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And
There's
after an
a lot
hour, he
of
comes to us and he goes, it was like
story
a
being thrown
recovery
out, but I don't
program.
know
It was
which
12
part
steps.
is the actual story.
And he walked us through this incredible fight, and about halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. It was a
That's
lot of
the
trust.
story.
That was the story?
Someone complimented him.
Somebody told him he could do something because they were technically paying him
And
to do it.
then I did that thing I
And then
never
I did
thought
the
I
thing.
could, but turns out I was awesome enough to actually do it.
And I was
Appreciate it very much,
amazing.
guys. All right. Well, next up, keeping up with the space
Oh
theme,
my
it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
If I said the most exciting thing so far is seeing what backgrounds Jeff would appear in front of, would that be too much?
There've been some
I
fun
swear
backgrounds.
if this is another space horror game, I will leave.
There sure is space and some
It looks like
graininess.
space.
I feel like he should have tempered our expectations for this. Been like, just so you know, it's gonna be real space heavy this year.
Really spacey.
I would've
don't
been
know,
like, great.
This is kind of a vibe to me.
Yeah, this is.
I'm feeling this more than I felt the other ones.
This is interesting. I'm intrigued. What's going on that TV down there? It's on the screen. Uh-oh, something spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spooky robot instead of an alien?
Robots in space.
Wow.
Okay.
Ooh, robot horror in space. Okay. Oh no.
Oh.
Did that robot just like roar?
Yeah, it has like a weird mouth.
What was the like
Routine? Is that the name of the game?
I don't know. I think so.
Aesthetically, that was my favorite space horror game we've
Doesn't
seen
that
so
look
far.
Great? That was Routine coming to
How many have we
Xbox
seen?
and PC.
Alien,
It was first announced a
Callisto,
decade ago.
4.
It is now officially
Yeah,
back.
this is the
I
fourth
can't
space.
wait to see
Wow.
more. Now
Wait,
it's
this
time
was
to check
announced
in
a
with a
decade
very
ago?
special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
They got Dwayne Johnson.
What's up,
Oh, wait, he's
everybody?
not even there. Jesus.
And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now?
Doesn't Jeff just pay for the cameo?
And everybody
He just
inside
paid for the
epic
cameo.
IMAX theater.
This is my friend. This is my friend, The Rock.
You could see this
My Iron Paradise.
filmed on an
the very
iPhone in
hot
IMAX.
And sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest.
Is this
energy
his
drink.
ad?
His own energy drink. This
You guys
is an
know
ad.
me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca.
Oh,
in
I can't. Oh
Spanish.
my
Wait,
God.
that's the
Uncle
only nickname I
Handsome,
know you by.
sexiest
Yeah,
man
really.
alive. Big drink energy.
Again, you could have paid to see this in
Always
an
room for a
IMAX,
cheesy
you
joke.
guys.
There's always room for
And, like,
especially when I'm delivering,
we could
and I
have
deliver
spent
them
money
often.
and
You
watched
guys
this
also
on a
know me as
big
the
screen.
greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, number
I
one,
didn't
thank
know
you
that
so
we
much
knew
for the
him as
crazy
the Foundation.
response of me becoming the
In
Foundation,
Fortnite,
but also,
apparently.
Okay.
I gotta say that I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we can't.
Thought he was gonna
Has
say
he
Jeff.
complimented Jeff
In
yet?
store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will.
I think he's
also
mostly just
know
been
me
complimenting
as
himself.
Black Adam.
Yeah.
Black Adam,
Think
as
so.
millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference...
I really don't know
there's
what's
a few
going on right
differences,
now.
But one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black
So,
Adam's
hold on,
one of
he's
his
just-
superpowers is magic.
Is he
This
just
is just an
explaining
ad
the
for his
game
drink
to us?
and his movie?
October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see
What-
Black Adam.
So
around
this is
the
a
world in theaters only.
movie and
Okay,
a
maybe
drink?
okay, maybe
We'll
this
finally see
was
the hierarchy of
like maybe this
power
was funding
in the
for
DC
Summer Game
universe.
Fest in the form of like an
It
ad,
has been
and
an
it just
honor
looks like a
to become
cameo.
Black Adam, and it was a.
Or they tried to sell it
is
as a
role
cameo.
that's in my DNA,
And then
that
they
I
were
was
like,
born
slip in your
to
ads
do.
real
I was
quick.
Born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then,
This replaces like the Mountain Dew and
stay healthy.
Doritos.
I mean, this is better than the Chic
Stay
Hydro bot.
focused.
Like,
Keep
I
having
liked
fun.
the Chic Hydro bot.
Enjoy your gaming.
I would rather
see you
have the
down the
Chic
road.
Hydro bot than somebody
Black
holding
Adam.
up a beverage every 20 minutes.
I guess that's fair.
Black Adam. What have your powers
What is
ever
this, a
been
space
to
horror
you?
movie?
Nothing but heartache.
This is a movie, right? This isn't a video. Yeah.
Yeah, this
okay.
is a movie.
I thought this was
slave
Summer
until I died.
Game Fest.
Then I was reborn.
If there's a movie, does that mean Kojima's gonna show up?
Now, I
You know what? He did say cross industry at the beginning.
So he was not
he's,
lying.
true.
Now he's delivering on it.
He was
I,
talking
yeah,
about the
I
ads.
stand corrected completely. Like,
or you can be its savior.
Does everyone get to be a Marvel kit or like a movie
Yes.
hero now?
Absolutely.
Like Marvel, DC, everyone gets one.
Did he just catch a rocket? He caught a rocket.
I think we need to really be more strict with the word world premiere.
again, it just needs to be like, there needs to be a distinction when there's a trailer versus a new IP.
Exec Crunch says, I'd love to see a game that is not in space with a gun.
Yeah, God, yeah. We did get that fantasy game, but it didn't.
Yeah,
it was a
Fantasy
gun,
looked cool.
That's
a
true.
gun wielder in a fantasy setting.
And you might go to space. I mean,
yeah.
There's some fantasy.
Who knows?
Games where you go to
Who knows
space.
at this point?
Yeah.
As much as I love horror games, I do feel like my plate is rather full of space horror games at the moment.
Oh, we are getting a Switch announcement. I was literally just about to say I don't think we've seen a single Switch game yet. Oh, I think this is just an ad, though. Yeah. It's a little confusing.
Reminder, Switch has games too, you guys. You can play these on the Switch.
It's a little confusing to me, like, I don't feel like they, like, really do a good job of being like, here's where the game announcements and the ads start, and now we're back to game announcements. Like, I'm fine with ads existing in this. I get, like, they need to.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, this is Fall Guys. It needs, like, a little, like... When there's an announcement, it needs to be, like, announcement in the corner. And then we'll just assume everything else is an ad.
Or, like, the little timer, like, on mobile games. Like,
yeah.
Will return in 30
And you can
seconds.
pay to skip.
Yeah.
Like,
if we paid for the premium Summer Game Fest, we would already be done with it, probably.
There's a quick, like, 99 cents to skip this ad.
Yeah. They really put a lot into this. So you'll probably be seeing this commercial again.
Yeah, like, you can... It's really interesting to me, because it's like, wow, they clearly have a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of interesting. This did very well. This is a long commercial.
I can't wait to watch this at the Game Awards and other video game events. The free-for-all announcement is pretty big.
Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download.
Oh, that wasn't an ad?
Free, starting
I think it was an ad, but this is
platforms, including
an announcement that it's ad-free.
Those are still ads, man.
Now it's an announcement.
Another new
now we're dressing it up.
Announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
New game, new universe, legendary developers. Okay. Oh, okay. These are the ex-Blizzard devs, right?
Believe you.
No space, no space, no space.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
This looks kind of like space.
No, jury's not out yet. Jury's not out yet, you guys.
Another planet, maybe.
I swear to God.
Now we're talking. Command, I may be onto something.
Someone in chat said Summer Space Fest.
Magic space.
Yeah, at least this is kind of like more fantasy space.
Repeat, I have
Yeah.
it. Mission accomplished.
A space monster.
No. That's clearly a fantasy monster.
Yeah, it looks fantasy. You're right.
She's got a metal shield that's more fantasy than space, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like the guy from Ring Fit Adventure.
It does.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
But like this
that's
is
a mech.
space. So now we're just blurring the lines. What if space and fantasy fought?
We got guns. We might be in space.
We don't. We got guns. We've got shields.
The mech's cool though.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
That's space right there.
Stormgate. I just really need to know, is it a space game, is it a fantasy game, or is it both?
I don't think it's space. I don't think.
They blasted off into the stars at the very end.
Yeah. It's like borderline space.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all,
Why
congratulations
can't
on
they
this
sit?
announcement. We're so excited.
Is it
about the
awkward to
return of
anybody else that they
RTS, brand
stand?
new franchise.
Is
What
sitting
a
implying
Stormgate?
That's how it normally is.
Yeah.
You
I guess
know?
it's just like two people.
During a massive solar storm
on such
that
oh
unleashed the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling
RTS.
Yeah, wait,
an
did you just
RTS?
say it was an RTS game?
There will be more.
How are
so
we
the Human
supposed to know
Resistance,
that?
And we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance.
Don't trick
in
us.
that intro cinematic, and then also the infernal hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone
Hanson
wants to
will
know
be
about,
happy,
especially your
at least.
background pedigree of the team, of, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but, you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise.
I guess I'm okay with the
gameplay
standing
made in
if you
Unreal
can
Engine, but
stand
any sense of
in a
what
way
you
that
wanna
doesn't make
do
it
for
look like
the
you're
gameplay in this
uncomfortable
game?
with standing.
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
is
and I
we
mean,
are very
obviously
consciously
Jeff's
trying
good
to
at that
stay
'cause he's
true
like-
to
Yeah,
what
he's
players
been doing
already
it.
love
A
about
host,
RTS.
yeah. The devs
where
maybe
we're
aren't as
really
trained
trying
in
to
that.
push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier.
Oh, and
to
the chat
entry to
says
get
Earth is
players
in space,
But
though.
we're also
Aren't
really
all
trying to be
games
a lot more
space
social.
games?
So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of
images.
actual
We just saw, like-
assets that we're building in.
How is this more exciting than the cinematic?
I think this is what
oh,
it will look
okay.
like.
There you go.
You said for the beta, so
Got
people
it.
can sign up
Okay.
now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is
All right.
a brand
So
new
it is. It's just space
RTS
versus
franchise coming from
fantasy
you guys and
RTS
your
game.
background and what you did, you know, at Blizzard and
All
StarCraft.
right.
We're so excited
Okay.
about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much
That's
for giving us your
That's
announcement.
plenty
today on Summer Game
different
Fest.
from all of our
Thank you
space
so much
horror
for having
stuff.
us
This
here.
this passes.
Awesome.
This is
All
fun.
right, Frost Giant, Stormgate,
You're
keep
loud.
an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
What is Warframe?
Good morning, Highwater dwellers. Highwater Pirate Radio,
I've seen this
keeping you
before.
in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
What did you just say? I've noticed there's been a uptick on indie games where you explore an abandoned society in water.
That's very specific.
It is very specific, but I've seen like at least 3 of them. And I guess 3 isn't a lot, but I feel like specifically in this vein,
It's
it
weird
is.
that it happened 3 times.
Yeah.
I don't know, this looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
But does their water have water?
Yeah, just water
technology?
tech.
Water tech?
Is
I
it
don't
water
know.
tech?
I
The
doubt
boat's
it.
not getting
That doesn't look like water tech
knocked
to me.
around. I love like the concept of these games, you know, like end of the world apocalypse, like we have to survive after the world, but like realistically and mentally, it's like I would like a little more escapism than what it actually has to offer.
Breathtaking
But
trailer.
it's pretty
Highwater is
outside.
a
Yeah, it
vicious
ended- the
setting
world
in
ended on a
a
sunny day.
world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
That was nice, Jeff.
That's
All right,
nice.
our
Yeah, I
next game
appreciated
is an
that.
official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
All right, I'm intrigued.
Mm-hmm. And not just because it's not a game in space, it's also a horror game.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow.
It's
That
giving Disney
dream
Tomorrowland.
is now a reality.
Yeah.
And that city is Arcadia. A 43 square
I love
mile
the. It's
metropolis
got like the
where
70s
each
Yeah,
future
I,
aesthetic.
there's like a name for it, but
enjoys
I
a
love
life
like
of
retro
luxury and
futurism.
comfort.
Yeah.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
This looks cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next
Wow.
up is a sequel
We're
we've
getting
all
closer
been
and closer to
anticipating
summer.
for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out.
Now we can get a
You
good
don't
look at his
want to get
shoes
bit.
I
with
know.
the like
After
light
many
background
years
there.
of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
I'm supposed to be clapping along.
Did they just like put all the space stuff next to each other just to get it out of the way? It's just Goat Simulator?
That's like a...
Oh, another one? Oh, Goat Simulator 2?
I was like the anticipated sequel and looking at this and I'm like, this doesn't.
I know, I was
what
like, what
is
am I
it?
anticipating? And I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Goat Simulator.
Wow.
Wait, 3? There was already a 2? Wait a second.
I forgot there was a second
there was
one.
a 2? Wait.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games
I'm
Store.
very excited for that.
Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's
Oh,
Midnight
I liked
Suns,
the beach.
a
Now he's in
tactical
hell.
RPG
Yeah.
from Firaxis
Mhm.
Games, the studio
Or on the
behind
sun, I
XCOM and
guess.
Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost
I
Rider.
wonder what this looks
for a
like on
battle
IMAX.
against
Like,
Lilith,
it's probably
the
not the
mother
same
of
camera,
demons.
right?
Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Yeah, that's a good question.
This world has no hope under your watch.
There's nothing for Goat Simulator 2 on Google. Did they just like skip just to 3?
Oh,
just
that would be
because
funny.
they can?
It's just It's just because it's so quirky.
I was like, would I miss a Goat
Yeah, I was
Simulator
like-
2? Also, it's crazy to me that like some trailers, like the trailers will look like this, and then at the end they'll just drop that it's like an RTS, and you literally cannot tell like what the actual game is by the trailer.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
It's like trailer catfishing.
Yeah.
I don't like. It's fine to do some cinematics, but I just feel like you gotta within the first like 30 seconds or so show me what we're actually talking about.
Yeah, because like this looks like it's a console like first like story game, but it's not. So it's like, what if they were baddies? What if they were the baddies? What if the heroes were the baddies?
Yes, I don't know enough about.
But some of them aren't the baddies.
I don't know enough about Marvel.
Yeah.
I still don't know what this game is.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3.
I'm pretty sure this is just XCOM.
That's
but
what
with
the chat are saying.
Superheroes, yeah.
Always work. Well, it did that one time.
Oh.
Huh?
That ended really abruptly.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course.
Okay.
And
Yay, the Cuphead DLC is still coming.
Couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya.
It looks like they're floating. If the floor and the background are the same.
Really
like
coming?
It's really coming.
Yeah, like
June
where does
30th
the
on all
floor
major
start?
platforms.
And
We
the
are
background
thrilled.
begin.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe
Damn, look at that
this is
ring.
here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are
I
not
don't
gonna
think
be
we've
ready
nailed
for how
down the
amazing this looks and the
game
backgrounds
dev
and what you guys have done. I feel like you've
for women.
amped up,
No.
obviously the gameplay.
Right,
It's
you got
difficult,
the
as we would
blazer
expect,
and
but
t-shirt thing
the
for
visual look,
dudes.
you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
But I've seen
Yeah,
a
we
lot
actually
of
did.
different
I couldn't pinpoint one
looks
thing that we're proud of
for
in
the
this because
women.
we
So
really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course a new playable character, Miss Chalice.
Her
I'm very
jewelry is
proud of
like
her.
so shiny.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile.
It feels like when you like announce your game, you save like little bits and pieces of it to just kind of hand out to any events that are happening, so they can call it like a world premiere.
right, we're gonna make like 5 different trailers.
Yeah,
they can all be world premieres. Maybe it's just been a while since I played Cuphead, but I'm like, wow, yeah, this game still just looks amazing. Still just blown away by this existing.
It also kind of reminds me that nobody's tried to like do anything similar as successfully as they have.
Wasn't that like, is that Bendy game? I never played it.
Oh, that's
but
true.
wasn't. I feel like
how
at least
similar that was.
at least someone has tried to do it.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who
Oh my God,
doesn't,
where'd she go?
tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead
She was there,
show,
now she's
where I
gone.
co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m.
Wait a
Eastern.
second, what?
And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine. Then Devolver's
She didn't
Marketing
compliment Jeff, so
Countdown
she
to
got
Sunday.
booted.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games
Had her
Showcase
chance.
at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have
think
some
my
exciting
favorite
news
part
for
was the
Nintendo
stage.
Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
That sounds like a flawed system.
This was when this came out. They like released an early demo of it on Steam. People were going crazy for it.
We're called Neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Got 10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with kisses?
Cat is like a...
Good thinking.
It's really got like everything.
That is like
They
every...
really just threw every game
every
mechanic.
buzzword.
Yeah, they threw every mechanic at it. Oh, June 16th.
That's very soon.
People
I mean,
have been really
looks
enjoying it.
very stylish. It looks
Is
cool.
this the end? It felt like it was ending, but I think is this the end?
Yeah, I don't know.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single
I thought that it was over.
Over the past year, he's brought on some
too.
help to bring his vision
We're still
for
going.
a fast-paced
All
action
right.
game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
You know the saying.
Maybe it's supposed to be over and Jeff's just running over time.
That whole spiel.
I know that there's Summer Game Fest and then there's Day of the Devs.
Right.
So have we
to rise
entered
up
like the Day of the Devs portion of the street?
I don't think so. Like, that would
I don't think so.
imply devs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That would imply devs. That would imply the existence of developers.
It was probably all the compliments just set them over time.
Yeah,
a little bit.
that's true. It was the story that we had to listen to about not being able to do something until someone tells you
Big
to
guy's
do it.
actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah,
Yes,
not
an
him.
archive of this stream will be available on YouTube
Well, I ain't waiting
later
it
today.
anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
See, I like this kind of trailer where you can immediately see what the game is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you can also
too.
see a more like cinematic angle of the game.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so
Wow,
good.
he
My
really
fellow
got us with the whole
Canadian.
like
I know,
here are
we
the
got
other
a-
things
we just
happening.
happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out, right?
It's okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching
Is
on
this
Day of the
Warframe
Devs?
for
Character
more than
playing
30
hacky
minutes, this
sack?
show is
I
going to
have
get
no
a special
clue.
Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over
Oh.
your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much,
Okay.
but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and
They need like a screen overlay of like everything that they're talking about, like
people can suspect
the
what it might
skin,
be, but
the
I'm here to kind of
convention.
confirm what it is that Tunnel Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri paradox.
Finally,
I know it's been a couple of years, but Duviri paradox is going to be what Tunnel Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard.
Yes, we all know what the Duviri paradox is.
Really
no need to explain that.
We're really getting in the weeds here.
Summer Game Fest. Let's take
I
a
feel
look
like
at that
a lot
right
of
now.
these, like, a lot of these events just don't do a very good job of kind of like making them for someone who's not paying attention all the time.
New dangers. New choices await us now.
I feel like I'm lost. I feel like I walked into the wrong room or something.
Yeah, I don't
know
know if we're still watching Summer Games Fest. Is this like? Is this a world premiere of something?
I think it
I don't
said
think it
world
said world.
premiere.
Did it? Okay.
At this point, I could be like just hallucinating world premiere over everything.
And of who we have become.
Okay, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
There you go. We can watch the gameplay reveal. And you can get a free Crescent Night bundle.
Is this how people feel when I talk about Final Fantasy 14? Like, you're just looking at it and you're like, that's
a little bit. Yeah.
Next, it's
I feel like we're really like we've just fallen off a cliff at this point of
RPG.
games.
Yeah, a lot of space today from
Space.
Genshin Impact Studios.
He just
admitted it.
Acknowledged it.
He admitted it.
Continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time
What
a
studio
new
is
and
this?
exotic realm
I missed
players
it.
will be able to explore.
If everything's a world premiere, nothing's a world premiere. So now we have anime in space. It's giving very much like Genshin Impact in space.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here.
Anime game where you don't remember your past?
No.
Never been done before.
You will encounter many perils.
I'm making fun of it, but I'm like totally gonna play it.
You will meet
It looks cool. I
treat you like family.
I don't know what the game is,
And embark on
but it looks cool.
adventures.
Is this just
A
space?
flying train.
Yeah, it looked like a space train.
Space train. Okay, yep, I'm in. I like dumb
Yeah,
action
is this just
anime
like
games.
Space Genshin Impact? It looks so similar.
You will arrive at
That girl fighting with a guitar,
That girl
and that
drinking
girl's
her
having tea while some
I mean,
stuff explodes.
sign me up.
I'm into it.
People are saying it's the same company as Genshin.
Is it, what is that, MiHoYo?
Okay. Star Rail.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests.
Is this Genshin Impact?
Different?
Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Okay.
Is it? Did it say who the developer was?
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP.
We've hit the anime
It's a
portion.
future-
Hoyoverse.
Yeah.
Is that like a
action game. I have to
subsidiary
say,
of
I'm blown
MiHoYo?
away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters.
We've hit the
armed
anime
enemies,
chapter
and world
of our
Yeah.
Summer Games Fest.
I'm here for it.
I would
I don't
really
know.
like a single player, more like story oriented, like you can actually finish it. Genshin Impact.
Uncle Crundle in the comments says MiHoYo rebranded as Hoyoverse.
Oh.
Oh.
戦闘準備完了
I I feel like I wouldn't mind miHoYo/Hoyoverse giving like the Tales series a run for their money.
Yeah.
In terms of like anime games with storylines and multiple characters.
There's a furry.
Mm-hmm.
Furry boy. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, it's really easy to get me to play like an action-y anime game.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Oh, Casey Jones, world premiere.
All right.
So this is a character world premiere and not a game world premiere.
Oh yeah, this is like almost out.
I love the music.
I don't mind the resurgence of like there just being some beat 'em ups happening.
Mhm.
Like the kind of thing that sometimes I just want to like come home and smash some buttons, you know?
Wait, 6-player mode? That seems so
this is
chaotic.
chaos.
That seems so
This
chaotic.
is chaos. Even like 4-player arcade beat 'em ups are hard.
Yeah. Wow.
It's cool. On Game Pass too.
Okay, does anyone know what this is?
Oh. Wait, is this Perfect Dark? That's what someone in chat was saying.
It looks cool.
Mobile game
whatever
ads,
it
someone
is.
asked.
Yeah.
What are you shooting?
I mean, the girl with the red hair does look like Joanna Dark a little bit, but that's not, yeah.
Super people.
Super people.
Humankind. We already, this isn't a world premiere, right? Yeah, this is not a world premiere.
These
is
are
new
just
cultures.
Okay. Again, hard to tell where the ads
Hard
are.
to tell.
where the, like-
I think this is an announcement.
How far will you push, human?
I think this wasn't this part was an ad.
Yeah.
The first part was
Yeah.
I was so confused. The first part was an announcement. This part's an ad.
Yeah, Keely needs some hashtags up here.
Yeah,
telling
there's
us
got to
what
be a
we're watching.
hashtag ad somewhere.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical
not an ad?
civilizations from the ancient
The
to
first
the
part
modern
wasn't.
era.
The second part was an ad.
One Piece is
Yeah, I think
celebrating
he's
its
just pretending when he
25th
comes back.
anniversary this
That's his
year.
like
Bandai
transition
Namco
back from
is bringing
commercials.
the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Have there been a lot of One
The
Piece
Straw Hat
games?
Pirates journeying
In
along
Japan,
the
there's been like a
Grand Line.
zillion.
Okay.
There's been a handful here, but
Yeah, I feel like there haven't been a lot that come like stateside. I like the graphics of this.
Yeah, me too.
So is this a space to One Piece? I swear to God. Imagine the job security of voicing a One Piece character. That would be so nice.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an Odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
Yay.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
I keep seeing that new Bandai Namco logo
This
and
Og
getting
is so
confused.
from Atlas
It's still
launches,
throwing
and
me
we've
off.
got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
So this is an English voice cast announcement, but I...
World premiere.
Ringo.
Oh, okay.
Take my hand.
Not a lot of talking happening for a voice cast.
One
Yeah.
more chance to make things right. So that's our mission then. Save the world.
With so many new games featured
Is he in a
across
swamp
SGF
now?
events, you might be wondering how to plan for your
Hold on, wait,
summer
how is
gaming
that
dream.
an English
Nerd
voice
Wallet
cast
can help you
reveal?
find the
We got to
smartest
hear
credit card to
one
reward your gaming
English
purchases
voice.
We heard like
nerdwallet.com.
3 lines total.
Yeah,
The
the
Epic
English
Mega Sale
voice
is going
reveal.
on right now. Save up to
Yeah, I think this is an ad.
75% off
Guys,
top
I
PC
don't-
This one is an
I-
ad.
I'm not sure, but this might be an
eligible
ad.
products. And it wouldn't be
World
the Mega
premiere.
Sale without the free games vault featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th.
Yeah,
Tune
hashtag
into
ad
the
here.
Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific.
Are we not-
We're
okay,
taking
the
a look
Epic
at new
Games Summer
announcements
Games.
and
I was like,
updates
are we
from
not
PC
watching the
titles
Summer
heading to the
Games
store
showcase?
this year and beyond.
Is this an ad?
What if?
This is an ad, right?
Yeah, this is an ad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call that the biggest names in game streaming, but...
Are we supposed to be reacting to the ad?
Ooh.
I thought that it was all your games in one place. So now it's just you can just stream games from. I don't understand. Is this an? I literally can't. I don't trust anything anymore. Like, I don't trust it. Is this an ad? Is this a world premiere? Jeff, to help me.
Okay. An arcade compilation from Capcom. Okay. Like, these are just ads.
Oh, it's Mario Strike.
That's
Okay.
just,
I was like...
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So, prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory.
Is it true that Daisy
so
isn't
much
in
fun,
this?
It hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League. Only on
It just
Nintendo
feels weird to
Switch.
take her out.
Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Is there, like, weird characters in it, though? Like, if they're keeping it really small and core, like, I can maybe see it.
And I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to?
Oh, I've seen
In
this.
Metal,
This is cool.
The better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything
Oh!
gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down.
I think I've seen this
So
too.
while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and
Those
slay to
office
the
chairs
beat.
are from IKEA. Oh, this is not what I was thinking of.
It's a rhythm game.
I've never seen
It's a rhythm
like a
shooter.
3D rhythm game. Usually they're like top down.
Yeah.
So your guns only fire on the beat, or like they just do more damage on the beat?
They do way more damage on the beat.
Okay. God, I'm already so bad at aiming. Like, now imagine having to hit on a beat.
Right?
I would love to watch somebody else play this really well.
That one's just an ad.
I'm like, I don't think that was that an ad? God, I don't know
mean,
anymore.
It's very announced, but I don't know.
This is giving me trust issues, Jeff. What does world premiere even mean anymore?
Metal Hellsinger coming later this year.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's just saying world premiere when it goes back to Jeff Keighley.
Right now, as
I mean, this
This
is
is the world premiere of Jeff Keighley standing on this background.
Next
New
up,
background.
a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like
At least it's not in space.
every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Is that Brenda's song?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
Okay, summer camp horror game sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
should I call?
Like, it's something that's been done in movies a lot, but not in video games.
Yeah, I wish it was a
Let's
little.
do it.
I wish it had more of like a retro vibe to it.
We gotta get out.
It is Brenda's song. Oh my god.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
I don't know. Depending, they're gonna have to sell it to me, but depending on how they
rules, you noob.
do it, I might be convinced.
That's the line you're ending on. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
World survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in its procedural realms.
I've been
Here's your
interested in this
exclusive new
game,
look.
but we haven't seen a lot of it.
Well, now it's the world premiere of it, even though you were already excited
This
about
pre-alpha,
it. So.
pre-alpha.
This pre-alpha is
How
the
could
world
that be
premiere of a
considered a world
pre-alpha.
premiere?
Are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
They picked the berry and that entire bush disappeared.
Humans are.
Pre-alpha.
Yeah, that's some pre-alpha.
I'd say that staying fed.
Although I would not
dry,
choose to
and
highlight that,
rested
you know? If,
should be your priority.
Maybe they're going for like a
If the
banana
portal
moment.
arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Axe pick?
Yeah. Is that all we get?
Pickaxe?
That's your weapon.
You probably get more weapons, right?
I mean, we just saw a shotgun, so...
So you use the cards, you craft the cards to get into like...
This is complex.
Procedurally generated worlds based on the card you crafted. And then you build a town.
Huh.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Like, some parts look cool, and then other parts definitely look pre-alpha. So it's like, jury is still out on this.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
So this is just a character customization
Okay,
thing?
you know what? No, I love that. I think that they should let you do your character customization before the game comes out. So that I'm not spending the first 30 minutes with my game customizing my character. I think that's
Mine's
brilliant.
like at least an hour, if it really matters to me.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really good idea.
Especially when there's so many options, like...
Yeah.
And, like, if people do it, like, they're guaranteed to play the game, probably.
Well, and now you're, like, free to spend a ridiculous amount of time on this without feeling guilty. I'm very... Yeah. I'm on board completely. Everything should do this.
Show, baby.
I'm sure there's gonna be so many videos of people making celebrities and everything else.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And again, if that's all you can do right now,
Yeah.
like, some people are going to have a lot of fun with this right now. You know, they really should have made Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, they should have.
Like,
but I guess they're
reveal
gonna
that.
show this. They're probably gonna show this other places.
Make
so.
him talk to himself.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
So is it safe to say this is like Space Vermintide? Or is
Space
there
what?
Vermintide.
Hopefully save the day. Get in. Access
This conference is very long, and while I'm not opposed to that, I feel like the pacing could be better managed.
Well, I have a hard time believing anything left is going to be a big reveal. It feels like it's just starting to be like some gameplay reveal trailers at this point.
It feels like we're getting into the, like, they gave us money, so we put their trailer in portion of the experience.
Yeah. And none of this is like bad or anything.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I get more excited when it's snappier and I know like absolutely what the takeaways are. You know, it's like I've only seen a handful of really big games, and so I know which ones to be excited about when I walk away.
Yeah, I think these trailers should be a little bit shorter. If it's like maybe like if they actually, so I guess this has gameplay in it though, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Versus the other ones, which did not.
Cool.
At least they're coming out this year.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Wait, so like Layers of Fear, but again?
Said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Not in space, please.
More horror.
Layers of Fear, that came out like a while ago, right? True. Is this just another like layer to the fear? It's just like, because the first one, it felt like it really ended, you know? It really, they really wrapped it up.
It's a tale of sadness.
Fear is like an onion. It has lots of layers.
In a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it.
Alright.
All this misery.
I'll play it.
All this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
This is like way more. It has way more in it than like the original Layers of Fear did. It seems like it seems a little more like dramatic and like there's so many different cutscenes, and I don't even. it's just like Layers of Fear, but what if the budget was bigger, I guess?
Yeah.
Now, I break free.
Yeah, what if we had more layers to go with our increased budget?
Layers
this
of money.
October,
they said in
Gotham
the
Knights
comments.
arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family.
Wow,
the order
he
of
just
this is
spat
really
that out.
weird.
Batman
and
is
Robin
dead.
To protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Laura Marty.
Batman is dead. Please, Jeff, please.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are
It's
thrilled
very
to
much
share more
giving
with
what
you
if the
on
Video
one of
Game
our
Awards
beloved
had no
knights,
awards.
Nightwing. This
Is
showcase
like
is
the
first
vibe
in
that
our
I am
character
getting
series,
now.
And we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working
Starkiller
towards
says
our
Batman
launch
didn't
on
compliment
October
Jeff.
25th.
That's why he's dead.
So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Just getting really intense with his. Sometimes he just removes them from the stage. Sometimes he kills them.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Why did Batman have to die? Like, why couldn't he just, like, retire? Like, it seems like there's plenty of other people to do stuff.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
I got this, Bruce.
Woo!
Alright.
That was Gotham Knights.
See, now we're
and
starting to
now
see the
we
backgrounds
welcome-
again, too.
Oh, look who it is. Neil
Yeah.
Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have
Oh,
you
I
with
wonder
us,
what
Neil.
this
It's
could
been
be.
An eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked. That
You
we have
can't
lots to
speak
share
that.
with
You
people
can't
about,
will it
all
into
things at Naughty Dog.
existence.
But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both
Okay, you
launched
guys
in
can't
June.
assume
It's
that
nearing
everyone
its
on the
2-year
internet
anniversary
has
for
seen
Last
the
of Us.
leak.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Like,
also
not
true.
everyone is this
Hard to
plugged in.
believe.
You have to, like,
Yeah,
still
it's
go
crazy,
on with the...
9 years.
Yeah,
for
you
Last
can
of Us 1,
announce
2
it
years
and
for
then
Last of Us
talk
Part
about
2,
the leak
and we
afterwards,
still hear from
please.
them.
They just, they
Right.
literally just like
Still putting us
slap the name up on the
letters
screen and
apart,
they're like,
and
well,
Yeah,
there
they're
it
just
is.
like, well, you all already know.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
guys already know,
does
right?
And
everybody
it's just
though?
been kind of amazing. Like
Were
Last
we
of Us
all
Part
on
2
Twitter
early
this
year,
morning?
hit
Every
a big
person?
milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer
So haven't,
mode
like, actually
has
announced
evolved
the
due to
thing.
team's ambition.
Yeah.
They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at
It
Naughty
just
Dog.
says Last
And
of
we
Us
felt
up there.
the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown. And we're
I'm
not
confused
quite
about what
ready
this
to
is.
fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah,
Wait,
so,
what's the
we have a
standalone
concept
multiplayer
art that
game?
I want to show.
Wait,
but what I
wait,
can tell
wait.
you is that this game is
This
big.
cannot-
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've
You
done.
can't do it like this, guys. No one
Hey,
knows
remember
what
that?
you're
Remember that
talking
leak
about.
that went live? Anyways, our standard, our standalone
It's got a
multiplayer
brand
game.
new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United
Like,
States.
I was on
The
Twitter
city
this
might be
morning.
somewhat familiar. Some people,
And I'm
sure
still
our fans
a
have
little
already figured it
confused.
out. And it's really cool, and it's being
Somebody
headed
needs to
by
give this guy a
Vinith
hug. He
Agrawal,
seems like really
Anthony
defeated.
Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV
He
TV
does
show.
just kind of seem like he doesn't even want to be here anymore. He's like, the thing leaked.
It's pretty incredible.
I don't want to talk about my stuff anymore.
We can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high.
Because I think the leak
so
was assets, and I guess that I assumed we were going to see the leaked assets here, but I guess not.
I couldn't be proud of.
So I'll have
again,
to go
Craig
look at
and
the
whole
leak
crew
to
and
see
everybody
the
that's up
assets.
there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming.
The trailer leaked? Were they supposed to play the trailer at any point during this?
They should probably play the trailer. We're not all on the internet all the time.
Let us see it.
This is
I
so
think that
bizarre.
really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists
It'll
between
be
Naughty
weird
Dog
if they
and HBO
tack
that
it on
invited
the
me to
end, but I'm
direct one
kind
the
of afraid that
episodes.
they're going to like...
I think we have an image from the episode actually.
So were they going to announce it at the end of this?
So you could see
That's like a big surprise, but then they just addressed it immediately?
From the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
All I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting.
All right, now show us the trailer.
We actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here.
Okay, no, we're still going with the show? Like, this is... Oh, wow!
Hello.
Again.
Surprise.
Again.
Troy's
Wow.
back
There he is
Hello.
again.
Good to see you.
I hope he tells us another story.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost
He looks lost, too. He's like, I thought we had the TV
I thought we had the real actors.
And we're such fans
We've
of,
seen these guys.
The talent and helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just kind of a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now.
Wait,
man,
they
I was
show up
bummed
as
that I couldn't
different
be there when you guys
characters
already filmed
in
this
the
stuff.
TV
stuff
show?
so,
Was that like an announcement in
On the
itself?
internet, there's so much talk about
That's
what's
what
being
he
filmed.
just
and I
said, I
that's
think,
because
yeah.
you kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
Except
had
for today.
Except for today. Except for the date.
Somebody give
it
that
was
We
man
still don't know what
hug.
you're talking
Yeah,
about
we still don't know
unless
what
we
the
were on
leak
Twitter
is.
this morning.
Because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set,
This is so
to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
So they're just here to be like, don't worry guys, it's good.
So perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am
Okay, I think we can bring back
so
E3.
excited to be a part
I think
of it,
I think
and
I've seen enough.
I can't wait to
I
see
think
it.
E3
I
I officially think that E3 should come
So
back
good.
next year.
I love the story. I love
No,
Sorry,
I'm so
Key3.
excited.
And sorry,
I'm
Key3,
so
it's
excited
not
that you
giving
guys
what
are
it
being
should
in
give.
Undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of
Maybe
bob
if
and
you
weave and,
didn't
you know,
try
by these
to
characters
have
we know from the
every
game that they're
single
playing, new
video
characters?
game
Can you tell us
show.
anything?
Yes.
Like if he spent like all year on one
So
show,
sneaky.
like
All
on
right,
the Game
well,
Awards
we're so
or
excited
something.
to-
Maybe it's
right?
already on Twitter by now.
This is a lot.
Hey, all right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk
Oh
about.
my yes, let's talk about
There we
it.
go.
Happening.
Thank
Looks
you.
like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. And we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at the.
This is
Last of
a
Us
from the
Part
ground
1.
up remake. Does anyone? Am I the only one that thinks that's insane?
Mm-hmm.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Okay, good. Chad agrees with me. It's insane.
Because it wasn't like the graphics in the original were like holding
Never
us
been
back
this
from
close.
playing it.
No.
Like it was good when it came out.
Everything you hoped for.
And then they did an HD like remaster, and it was even prettier.
Can it?
I wish I could see like a
Once upon a
side-by-side
I had
slice.
somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good
See,
for
if
one
they
thing.
showed you that, you'd be like, yeah, wow, this is like barely any better. Why are we doing
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
It's weird because like I don't like recognize this Ellie or Joel from when I first played Last of Us. Like they look different to me.
That's all the that's all those extra polygons.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade, guys. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't on Twitter this morning.
Yeah.
You did these these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original.
So it's from the ground up,
animation
except
that we did for the faces. And
all
kind
of the
like
animations
retarget
and
these
the
new rigs that have
performances.
A lot more fidelity.
Which, I mean, like,
And
that's
then
not a
it
knock
does
on
look
it.
a little
It's
We're
just
slightly
like-
side by sides here, just how much it has changed.
But
that
that's
you
the
went and you
remastered
redid the
one.
models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director,
just-
re-art director.
I don't
the
see
whole
why I
thing from
need
the ground
this.
up. But the great thing about
It
these
just looks
faces is
different,
that,
mostly.
Hey,
they're
there's
close
less
to the
logs
original
on that fire.
performance. All
See,
the animators
sticks.
went
It's
and
more
studied
accurate
those videos and got it
to
closer
what they would
we did
actually
on
be able
set
to use.
than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone.
Did the combat
just,
need to be
the
redone?
fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Okay, so this is the new
When was the last
definitive
time you guys
version.
Played the game.
Yeah.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I really can't believe that it wasn't on PC.
I was just a glutton for punishment. And I
Yeah.
went straight from
That is
the
playing,
craziest part to me.
That
part
feels
one
like the
straight
announcement
into
then.
Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
two. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of Part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough
I can't.
with
I mean,
this.
I can't wait to go back because it
Oh, I
was.
So
can't wait.
You
does
guys
that
did
mean
an
they're
amazing
remaking
job on
Part
that
2
original
again?
game, and
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really
hope
night and day
not.
from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned.
I think it's because there's nothing to look at when they talk like this. I feel like I'm just standing outside of a conversation. Like I'm really third wheeling whatever's going on here.
Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Especially because they don't look at us; they look at Jeff.
See a lot more about over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right,
and shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
This man has been
Wow.
hurt.
Project,
Look what you did to him.
Maybe if one of you wants to destroy my life again,
go ahead and ruin my life.
Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said.
I mean, like, it leaked.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
The day of the announcement, which I feel like isn't
well, that
too
is
bad.
going to do it. Thanks to
most
Naughty
of
Dog
us
and
would
PlayStation.
have
A
seen
very
it.
special look at The Last
I
of
really
Us
think
and
they could have
the
gone
entire
through that
franchise
whole
and where
thing,
things are
pretending
going.
the leak didn't happen
Yeah.
until the very end.
All right, Summer Game
And I
Fest
think they should
continues
have.
over the next
I feel
few
like
days.
people will be
Coming
more
up
likely
right now
to
on this
like
very stream
leak
is
knowing
Day
it'll
of the
like
Dead
they'll get
High
reactions
Eight-Bit
for it
and
like
Double
that.
Fine, including an exclusive new look at the
Oh, wait,
Planet
is this
Planet.
the end?
And
now
this
it's
is
over.
Devolver
Oh, so
Digital
that was the
Showcase.
end?
Tomorrow,
That was
we've
the
got
end.
Netflix,
That was their big ending
Nothing.
thing.
That was
yeah.
the big ending. Nothing
and the
about the
Tribeca Games
Kojima leak
Showcase
that
streaming,
happened.
along with
Okay,
the Epic
okay.
Games Store Showcase. And then
Okay, I was
finally
wrong. No
Sunday,
Kojima
it's
mentioned.
the
I thought that
Xbox
there
and
was going to
Bethesda
be the
Game
Kojima
Showcase.
game.
You can
Wow,
stream
we
them
really
all
went
at
out on. Wow, what a
summergamefest.com.
note to end on,
As
you
for me, I'll
guys.
see you again in August when we are
They're
back
just like
live
bummed
in
about the
Cologne,
leak.
Germany.
That's
Yeah,
the note
that was
this
such
ends
a
on.
weird. Like, I'm surprised they didn't end on like a round table about how leaks ruin the industry, and we all just had to listen to that.
Finally, I'm excited to
Yeah.
share that Summer Game
Elvac
Fest
in the
returns
comments
in
just
June
summed it up as
2023,
Sad Dad
a
Central.
digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together.
It's
Thanks
a
for
tone
joining
to
us
end
on
on, I
Game
guess.
Fest.
That was a
Remember, there are more
bizarre
events and announcements to come.
ending.
See you soon.
Bye, Jeff.
That's key 3 for you, baby.
That's key 3. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, guys, what was everyone's? What was? I'm sure amazing opinion. What did you guys think? What did you guys think?
Lots of space horror, which isn't bad. Oh my
Hi,
god.
Tim.
Tim Schafer.
This
Yeah.
is
Otherwise,
what we should have ended on.
Yeah.
What?
Tim Schafer
You know what Day of the
singing
Devs
Happy
is?
Birthday to me.
Day of the Devs is
I feel like
the
Day of the Devs
greatest
might have been
and
a
definitely the
stronger,
oldest
or will be a
independent
stronger
games festival that
presentation
exists.
than
It was
Summer
started
Games
over
Fest.
10 years
but
ago by Double Fine Productions.
unfortunately,
and I
I
made it
have to
celebrate,
get on a plane
the best independent games out there.
go
That's
to
right,
Summer
you're off to
Game
see all this.
Fest.
Go to
Developers
Key
put
3.
players
I'm
together
literally
to
going
put
to
together
Key
play
3.
games.
Wow.
It used to be a physical
I
event
wish
only in
that
San
was a
Francisco, but now it's
stronger
gone digital, so the whole
stream,
world
but
can enjoy
hopefully
it.
the
And we're
in-person
really
event.
excited this year to be part of,
Hopefully that's like
Summer
not
Game Fest.
any, sign
Sit
of
back,
what's to come.
relax,
Is what I'm saying,
your
you
party
guys.
hats.
Like,
You're gonna
hopefully
be
that's not
seeing
what's
so
to
much
come.
space horror is
Yeah.
in your
Yeah.
future, Sarah.
Sorry, I'm gonna
We
pause.
can have
this.
some slightly off years.
Yeah, and you
yeah.
know, we got announcements. We've got 2 hours of announcements. So
Yeah.
much to talk about, much to think about, you guys.
That's right.
But thank you guys. So okay, final ratings. If you had to rate it out of 10 compared to the other things you've seen this year, I have to make you rate it.
Oh, compared to other things I've seen this year?
Yeah, because I feel like
this year is a weird year for it
been
in general,
an
I think.
uncomfortable year of game announcements,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
This was probably one of the better ones from this year, but
Yeah.
that's not saying
That doesn't
a
say
lot.
much. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I don't
compared
know.
to the Sony showcase
Mhm.
A week or two ago, there were a lot more games that I was interested in. 90% of them were all in space this
Mhm.
time around. But I
Yeah.
like space games, so
Yeah, it
That works
was
for me.
fine.
Yeah, it was fine. If it was in past years, it would have definitely been maybe not as fine. But I think for this year, I guess we just should all lower our expectations a little bit more.
yeah.
Let's just temper
Listen to
those
Jeff,
expectations.
guys.
Yeah,
Just-
listen to Jeff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be putting this up on the MinnMax YouTube channel, and look forward to seeing what I get into at Summer Game Fest